Yeah.
He's gonna run everybody
Back
off.
to our roots, people. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and the only person listening to us and the only supervision we have today is Hunter.
The only one we need. Hey, Hunter.
And I'm on steroids right now for an ear infection, so I'm all over the place.
You do look ripped.
So he's gonna be about.
Have you been working?
No,
Yeah,
no,
your
not
your
those
Death Star
kind.
shirt barely fits.
That's not funny. Death Stars.
I like your Death Star shirt. I pointed it out. The Death Star's cool.
What do you mean it barely fits?
I mean, your arms are so big from your ear infection. It's wild, man. I don't.
He's like, I don't feel good, but look at my guns. But
ear infections going around.
But looking at it,
Hey,
you skip leg day.
Serious, they
You're
are.
right.
They are because my wife just got back from the doctor.
my wife did too, and 2 weeks ago I had an ear infection.
What? Hey,
What?
I'm glad to be here today.
I am too. I missed y'all. Well, I didn't see you.
Why are you
for-
glad to be
for a
here?
while.
I'm glad to be
He's
here.
just glad.
I figured you'd be sad since the Lions lost.
I don't really care. I've given up watching football. You know what I did yesterday?
But they were a much
What?
better story, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they. I think I'm done.
With football?
I think Stone figured something out,
Uh-oh.
but he doesn't seem happy either. So maybe not.
Well, you
Yeah,
got
whatever
that right.
he's doing, don't do that.
That's right. Don't
Hey,
go
he didn't
his
e-
route.
he
I
didn't
mean,
even
remember
stop
to
Quit
for
watching
you.
ball playing, but he started wrestling, and it just I don't want to do that. But
Hold,
I might
hold.
quit watch ball playing.
That's just therapy. Don't mess with his therapy.
I ain't messing with
Okay, well, I'm just telling you.
things I don't mess with.
That's so he don't hit all
Wild
of
Jungle
us.
Cats
Right,
and Jay
right.
Stone.
That's why you don't hit us.
Not gonna touch either one of them.
So why you off the ball playing, you think?
I just don't like it.
Like you gonna drop it cold turkey?
Well, Stone's got
no,
a
I'm gonna
point.
keep watching it and be mad about it. But
All right. Well, Stone's got a point. Anything that has to do with the ball is going to irritate you.
like
That's a
nobody
good
wants
point.
to see
Yes,
Kansas
it is,
City
yeah.
in the Super Bowl. They've done it 100 times.
I want to see him.
Nobody wants to see Kansas City.
No,
Everybody-
you're a Swifty.
Yeah,
You're
everybody
a
wants to
weirdo.
see T Swift.
And I don't.
Hold it, hold it.
No, I
hold
don't
it.
need
Si,
Swift-
tell
I'm
him
gonna-
about my
hold
homie.
Huh?
I'm
No,
saying
you-
it right
hey,
now. Taylor
Everybody,
Swift,
everybody does like to see
average.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
So you're a Chiefs fan?
Oh, yeah. You got to love the gunslinger.
So you watched Patrick Mahomes
Oh,
play
I
college
love,
Guns up,
hey,
Si.
look, I love the gunslinger.
Hey, whenever the Big
Boy-
12 was on
The
Saturday,
boy is the fastest gun there is.
wake up from that
I
nap.
agree.
Okay? You can't beat him. He's too good.
Yeah, but
He's good.
it's just like
Where is the Super Bowl?
Las Vegas.
Oh,
Las Vegas.
Gar.
Who's the halftime
Las
show?
Vegas.
Usher.
I'll watch it.
I'm rooting for Usher and
Usher.
Usher alone.
Her should
Right.
be tight.
And
Oh,
I
no.
like Brock Purdy.
But more importantly, what's on the menu for your Super Bowl?
That's right. That's right.
Way
What we
more
having to
important.
eat? That's
What are we
the
going
thing.
to eat? Because nobody cares.
Hey.
And what commercials will be good?
I'll take
I'm
12.
look-
I'll take 12 hot wings.
12
yeah.
hot wings.
Me.
I like hot wings.
That's your Super Bowl
With,
go-to?
oh yeah, with fire. Put fire in them, baby.
And grilled sausage. I want that.
Hey.
Ooh.
Can we
That's
not
a-
talk?
What's the difference between Super Bowl and a Saturday? Like, I mean,
To you,
Oh, it
nothing.
don't make whatever. The day is
Hot wings and sausage?
irrelevant.
Hey,
The day is irrelevant.
fire the
Let's-
grill up and
Let's
start
fire
cooking.
the grill up
and
have
and
some
look,
food.
I've got a team in the Super Bowl. Do you?
You
Yeah,
have
okay.
a team in the Super Bowl.
The Chiefs.
So they're just your team?
I'm pulling for the Chiefs.
You just picked a
You're
team?
out of it. Yeah,
No,
the
no,
Saints
no.
are gone. He's not in it.
So
Me
you
and
just been
Si, we got
oh.
Mahomes.
Oh, now I'm mad. So you've just been a Chiefs fan your whole life?
No, I told you that.
You've been to Arrowhead Stadium?
Hey,
No,
you
I
own
haven't.
a T-shirt?
I don't have to.
Haven't you ever
You're
heard?
not even
Look,
a fan.
I don't have to.
They're just good
Hey, you
now.
need to listen
I'm
to
going to
the-
be sad when the Yankees. Were you sad when Nick Saban left too?
Who?
Nick Saban when he left
Who
Alabama?
is that?
Who?
I assume
who
you're a
is
fan
that?
of him too.
Who is that?
all
Cubs,
the good
Yankees.
people.
How's
Oh.
Manchester United?
What are you
doing
talking about?
this year?
He's got on a brand new pair of khakis. Go Wolverines.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Hey, go State Farm.
Hey, I'm pulling for the Chiefs.
Hey,
How big
That's
of a
the way-
Bulls fan were you in the
that's-
90s?
Hey, I don't have to tell you nothing.
Do you wear
got-
red on Sundays?
he's
Are
got
you
a-
still living Tiger's heyday?
Tiger Woods, y'all.
His bidet froze up, and he was calling me to come help him fix it when the cold came through. And he wants to know about me
it's
being a
heated.
Chiefs fan
How long have you been a Chiefs fan? I want to know.
all year.
Brittany bought a Chiefs
All
sweatshirt.
year?
Yeah,
Who were you a fan of last year?
I like
Who won?
the Chiefs last
hey, we
year.
got
2 years. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Are you just pick a team at the beginning?
Oh
of
no,
the year?
no, no!
Yeah,
Look, this
I
goes
like the
deeper.
Saints most of
This
the
goes
time.
deeper than the football team.
but I can like more.
Martin, he's a gambler.
We got
2 years ago, he was a Tom Brady fan.
Yeah. He
That's
got
not
money
true.
on it.
Go Bucks.
He's got money on it. Okay, no, we're good. I get it now.
That's not true.
Phillip is a sports bettor.
Hey, no, that's not true.
It goes way
You have
deeper
no
than
money on.
Nope. I'm
that. You
telling
need to listen to the song "I Should Have Been a Cowboy" by
Si,
Toby Keith.
Have we been not
Why,
been
you wanna
talking
lose in the
about
first round of
Mahomes?
playoffs?
No,
I know you
look,
love Mahomes. It's just funny.
Hey, well, hey, the
Phillip, how
coach
much
said-
football did you play in your life?
More than you, probably. What was you
Whoa.
doing?
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What
Football
were you
fight
doing?
Serious.
Oh,
He
did you?
played
I'm just
football.
asking.
He
Well,
played,
I'm sure
he played
telling you.
football, too.
Do you have a championship ring of any sort?
Uh-oh.
No, do you?
Yep.
Got a couple of them.
Yep.
Did
got
you
one
play?
got one that says
Got
state,
one.
and one that
Hey.
says national.
That's right.
Martin's
So,
really good.
One is one is
Hey, good for you. If I was coaching you, you'd have won more.
Don Shells.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Don Shells Jr.
I love it. I love it.
I was just wondering if you actually played.
That's right.
Yeah,
He did.
I did play.
Back in West Monroe's
Like you
glory
played?
days.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
played.
played.
Yeah, I played.
He played when Willie was on West Monroe's soccer team.
Oh wow, what a life! What a time to be alive. Back when Neville ran this town.
Yeah, keep it up, big boy.
I'm just curious. I love people that are passionate about it. They're like, "How much do you play?" And they're like, "Never."
But I played all 4 years. So did Si. He
I know,
played.
Si did.
Well,
Monster
now
Man.
you know I did.
That's why I was legitimately asking the question.
Well, now you know. Here's another thing that you didn't know that you now know.
Oh, he done got big, man.
Oh.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
He done got big, man.
Old Patrick Mahomes' biggest fan.
I
Over
He
there.
love
done
it,
got
boy. I
big,
love it.
man.
Hey.
Now I have a vested interest to root for the 49ers. which is
Oh,
the
well,
sad
hey,
part.
put your money
Oh.
up.
I thought you didn't have.
I
any
didn't
money.
think you
I
gambled.
don't. I don't.
But he's ready.
But I will.
He's willing.
With
He's willing.
20 here, I will.
He's willing, boy, to put money up.
What's the
And
spread
hey,
on that game?
he-
Time out.
Hey, and he ain't the only
It's
one.
-1.
Hey,
Who?
and he ain't the only
49ers
one.
minus
Really?
1.
All right.
Is that what it opened at, or is that current? Or
Open.
So, yeah, he ain't got no money, but he been checking.
Keep it up.
I love Phillip. I love Phillip. No, I don't bet on us. -1 over under 47.5. I don't know what to do.
Hey. Go ahead.
It's -1, -190, but you know, it's like, oh wow, what a life.
I can't tell you.
Who to sock it to? Si, say it one
Who to
time.
suck it to. It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
You know what I want to do?
What?
can't tell
Lunch right now.
who to suck it to.
But that is actually a very fitting song for Factor because they got so many choices.
You can do
Right.
what you want
It
to
is
do.
your thing.
You're gonna
That's
save
That's right.
time.
Do what you want to do.
You do what you want to do.
That's
Hey.
right.
You're gonna save time. You're honestly gonna save money. It's the best. If you haven't tried this yet, shame on you, because I've not been lying to you. It is. You should try at least one box. It's half off. It's like free food. I got queso
yeah.
fundito waiting for me back at the office.
Yeah, I pretty much just run the same ones now.
They're
All right.
very good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I, found
well, hey.
I found like 10 go-tos, and I
Hey,
get some
and then,
combination of those.
You
10.
like that black sage black pepper and sage pork chop.
Praise Jesus. That thing is
Hey,
good.
you
That
can't go
queso
wrong.
fundito is good too. I just got it for the first time actually.
Oh, it's
I like
all
You
good.
can't go wrong
It's
with
fantastic.
pork chops.
Factor rules.
And the sun-dried tomato chicken's
Ooh.
fantastic.
Had that on Monday.
That's one of his
Delicious.
favorites.
You know, I don't know what else we can do to tell you, but like they're good. They're delivered to your door, and they're ready in 2 minutes or less.
And the first time it's half off.
There you go. And look, there's 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. There you go.
There
Like,
you go.
It's so easy. And they have so many options. And now they got different things. They got these little wellness shots that they threw in our last box.
Them things wild. I feel great. That's all I've had today, and I'm ready to just start punching the air.
Feel
It gets
great.
you going.
Oh, but snacks, smoothies, more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. You can sign up and save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. It's the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, upscale options done easily, and they'll fit your schedule. Get as much or as little as you need by choosing 6 to 18 meals per week. You can pause if you're going to be out of town. You can reschedule. You can do all kinds of things because life happens. No prep. No mess meals. Factor meals are 100% ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, cooking, or cleanup required. If you want to take a chance on it, and make a good investment into your future, all you got to do is head to factormeals.com/duck50 and use code duck50 to get 50% off your first box and 2 free wellness shots per box while subscription is active. That's code duck50 at factormeals.com/duck50 to get 50% off your first box and 2 free wellness shots per box while the subscription is active.
I watched a bit of the Chiefs game.
Yeah, I didn't
And
watch any of it.
I saw a lot of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was curious if you guys thought that maybe football might be rigged
100%.
and that the Chiefs are going to make it to the Super Bowl because of Taylor Swift.
100% football's rigged.
You done
Thoughts?
quit preaching and got the medal in there.
Oh,
bud.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The
You don't know,
the
did it,
NFL
boy?
The NFL
Yeah.
is right
You
here.
done.
WWE is right
Yeah.
beside it.
Yeah, you done quit preaching and got the medal in
Yeah,
there.
you done got the medal in
Hey,
now, Hunter.
do you think that college football is rigged because Nick Saban went to the playoff in his final year as a coach?
Yep.
Oh, wait. That was a little on the nose. Like,
It's
yeah,
all rigged.
of course
No,
it is.
here's the thing.
It's all, I say rigged. It's all driven by money, so they can.
It's
they
not a
can-
fair game.
I do believe
Yeah.
that.
It's,
Yeah.
Well,
it's not scripted.
No, it's not fair for one reason. Okay, because everybody's not looking at the real thing. Okay, and that is the talent
No.
on all these teams.
The
Okay,
talent
'cause
is how
this
much
year-
money can they put in the
Oh,
network?
no,
bank
because
account?
I'm telling you, the talent, that's what it's all about. That's why I said a while ago, when the stars come out and shine, guess what? That team's going to win.
Because the referees are going to help.
No.
They 100% did
No.
yesterday.
No.
Everybody knows the Ravens
No.
got
Hey,
hosed.
remember this,
really?
what I
Yeah.
told you.
Another bad one.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Mm.
2.
regardless,
was the
you
one
know who
play.
I'm for.
Oh,
But hey, here's the deal for the game when it comes up the Super Bowl. Whatever stars on each team,
and in the stands.
hey, if they shine, guess who's going to win the game? The stars that shine.
Now they may officiate this one pretty
Okay.
close because they got Taylor to Vegas.
Well, I hope they let them play.
No, they don't mess up the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just
Super Bowl's
the path.
fair.
It's the path there.
But but when Travis Kelce's jumping up and doing this every play, and then one guy on the Ravens does it once, and then it's 15 yards, it's like, okay, hold on. And suddenly, the guy who calls more flags against home teams than anybody gets switched to be the ref a week before for the Chiefs Ravens. It's like, eh.
Side, don't listen to
And in 2019, whenever the Rams had just moved to L.A. and the Saints beat
Hey,
them,
I'll
the
give you,
Saints had beat them.
I'll give
and they
you a
said-
saying, another saying. Hey, don't judge me unless you have walked 5 miles in my
All
mile.
right, we're out. We're done. We're not a
Alright.
sports podcast. We're
Yep.
not.
Right.
We're not Skip Bayless.
Hey,
we're not.
did you kill a banded mallard after duck
That's right.
season ended in Louisiana by driving to Arkansas?
Oh, I did.
He
I
did.
did do that. I could have abandoned Mallard Drake this morning.
But he shot his lane to do it, which is what you're supposed to do. In other words, shoot in front of you.
Well, what stunk is, I took Brittany this morning. We had a little blind date again.
it.
Blind date.
Let the boys.
Get it? That's a pun. Get it? I had a blind date.
We let the boys stay at Granny's last night,
That's right.
and
Granny taking care of the kids.
and for some reason she's got like this big wish to kill a banded duck.
And
And you did it?
I didn't do it
he
intentionally.
didn't do it on purpose.
So, but I couldn't even like hide the fact that I was gonna try and get over there with the duck and swap them
The jewelry.
and let her have that one,
Yep, the jewelry.
but she caught me in the process.
Uh-oh.
Where was it from?
He was actually banded in Arkansas in 2022 in February of 2022.
Ooh, he's made it 2 years.
And he was he was hatched in 2020 or early. He's an old duck. He's a big duck, like giant mallard. Yeah, so it's cool, man. It was I just shot my lane. He was actually it's funny. He was the hardest shot out of all. He was hanging back further than the rest of them. I mean, we had 5 mallards coming to decoys, and it was 3 drakes and 2 hens, and we ain't gonna shoot the girls this late in the game. And there was a drake in front of Brittany, a drake in front of Bradley, and a drake kind of I mean, he was in front of me, but he was out there a little bit. He
Everybody
was leery.
And everybody shot the lane.
Everybody. So I'm watching to make sure that she gets hers. Boom, killed it. So I'm like, okay, now I can worry about this one out in front of me. And I killed him, and there it is.
How many banded ducks have you killed in your life?
I have no idea.
Yes.
Under or over, like 50?
25.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't.
How many?
It took me a long time before I killed one, but then once I started killing them, they seemed to seem to keep happening. That's weird.
I didn't do what my brother did. He kept all of his and kept them on one string, so to speak. I've killed quite a few, but no, my brother has got like
hundreds,
7 or 8 foot of it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Is it 100?
It's more than that. Yeah, I bet.
Probably. Yeah.
And me and you still were combined for 0. Yeah.
But like this one,
Unless I get one from him.
Me, you, and Phil together, though, have more than these guys.
So, I took Brittany hunting last week, and her waders were fine. No problem. I take her today, and they've sprung a leak.
That's no good.
Like, as soon as we step in the water, and it's deep, it's waist-deep water, she's like,
she's
wet.
I'm
getting wet.
Yeah, she's wet.
And I was like,
yeah.
Well, you can either retreat and be wet or keep walking and be wet, but I'm going duck hunting.
You can go back to the lodge.
Yeah, you can go back to camp.
Yeah,
or hang out,
or home,
or you can stay here. So she sat there. It was kind of chilly this morning, and toughed it out. And we were taking off our socks, or Bradley took off his socks and gave them to her. I took off sweatshirts so she could dry her feet, and just try to get as much dry as she could, and all the thing. But I took the band off and gave it to her and crimped it on her key ring, because I told her she earned it for being out there.
Right, so staying with
her. Or for sticking with it. Like I may have shot it, but you earned it. So, you know.
She was part of it.
And, if she'd have been like a lot of folks and got to griping and complaining, I'd have never been there to shoot it, because I'd have taken her back to the camp. But she sat there and toughed it out, and so she earned it. It's now on her key ring, and she can do as she pleases with it.
And it's hers.
You'd have been taking me back.
Yeah.
Look,
I had her not talked into, but I said, look, we got 2 4-wheelers. Let me get you to the road that goes to camp. She didn't quite, it's dark. She wasn't paying attention where we went.
Yep.
I said, let me get you back there, and then you just go on back to camp, build a fire, everything's good.
Was this the last day that y'all could hunt?
Together, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she can't tomorrow, because my mom's got a doctor's appointment, so she can't keep the boys. So, yeah, this is it for us. But she said, okay, I'll do that. And I looked up, and I said, now, hold on, though. I said, them 7 or 8 right there look pretty good.
They look like they're going to work. Yeah.
And they just, 5 of them just peeled out. I said, uh-oh. And then we killed them. So if I'd have taken her back, we'd have never had that chance.
We'd have never got that mallard.
Yeah.
Man.
So, so good on her. Yeah, it's on her key ring, and they're fun to shoot. It's fun to think about the stories. I mean, that duck's made that trek since 2020 or before that we know of. I would say he's probably more like 2015. I would call him about a 10-year-old mallard drake, but just looking at him. And, it's fun to think that he's dodged everybody until today. It's like, got him.
But he couldn't dodge Justin Martin.
Well, most bands you kill are like hatchier birds. Most of them are young.
Hey, y'all know what we've been talking about for a long time?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
AG1, and what are you doing
Hold
over
it.
there?
But we've
Hey.
never proven it.
I was going to keep it a secret till y'all would just gave it just
Si, you can't keep it a secret.
Look, but
I
for
was going to
those,
say, hey, 2 letters and the number.
AG1.
That's
And
it.
we've been doing this one for a minute, and we all really like it. And we always say, what? It's the healthiest thing you can do in under a minute.
Si,
Hey,
look at that.
and here's
In
the
this
deal.
ad,
Hey, look, the song should be playing right now. Hey, a little less talk and a lot more action,
Because I
baby.
have opened a travel pack. I've put it in cold water. I
Yep.
do have this fancy mixture, which helps.
That's a nice
Did
one.
they send you that, the AG1 people?
And boom,
Okay.
watch this. Healthiest thing you can do in under a minute.
That's right.
Just
That's
like
good.
that. And that's what I do every morning. But on this morning, I could tell I did not take my AG1, so I found one of the travel packs
And
in
you
the
actually
kitchen.
noticed the difference?
That's right, Johnny
Right.
D. When you drink your AG1, let me tell you, it's going to make a difference.
It puts a little pep in your step, don't it?
Well,
You feel
honestly,
more focused.
Hey,
your gut's
or a little
feeling better.
And if you don't drink it, you know it.
Yeah, make
You
your
know.
heart skip a beat now. I'm telling you. Hey.
So Alicia and I have been drinking it for quite a while.
Well, no,
now.
you look a lot better.
and I feel better.
Well, hey, you definitely
So-
look better.
I know I
AG1 is
look
not
better.
guaranteed to make
Okay.
you look better,
Okay.
but it will make you feel better.
Well, hey,
It'll get
it
you
made
back.
him look better.
You know what? It does help
Well,
with
hey,
your
I'm
hair and
just
your
saying.
skin
Yeah.
because right there on the back of the package, it said it is a comprehensive, convenient daily nutrition with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients made for just about everybody. And I ain't found nobody yet that it can't help. I drink my AG1 first thing in the morning, except for today. I missed it, so I got me a travel pack. That way I'm getting the optimal nutrition absorption. Fill up a bottle of water, shake it up. 1 scoop of AG1 will do you. It's that easy.
Hey, you're gonna waste. I don't know what it costs, but
It's-
hey, you're gonna waste that. Just I don't.
All for less than
There's
a cup
so
of
many
coffee.
ways.
If there's one supplement you should start with, it's AG1, and that's why we've partnered with them for so long. So if you want to take ownership of your health, start with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2, and for a limited time, you'll get 10 free AG1. That's 10. It used to be 5.
That's right.
Now it's
Now
10
they're
free
gonna up it.
AG1 travel packs. Yes, that's 10 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/
Duck,
That's drinkag1.com/
duck.
Check it out while
Hey,
this offer
look,
lasts.
order it today because look, this thing just helped 75 of everything your body needs and
It's in.
requires.
It's all in me now.
And you know, Brittany's got to be tough to be freezing cold and just
Oh, yeah.
still stay out there because I wouldn't have done it.
Well,
And Si, you fell in before, hadn't you?
oh,
Godwin would
All the
still be
time.
there.
Oh, bad deal for Godwin. Cold as that water
Hold on.
was, bad deal if it was him.
Godwin would still
Hold
be
on.
in the same spot waiting
oh,
for
he
somebody
got,
to move it.
he got wet one time because the boat sunk, and that was somebody's fault.
Yeah, he'd have taken off.
Whose
Yeah,
fault was that?
He went to the house.
Whose fault was that when the
It
boat
was the
sunk?
commander of the boat.
I've heard different people's
Yeah.
stories,
And
and
his name, he's the one that started the company.
Hey, when a boat goes down, it's the captain's fault.
That's right.
Oh
he's the
no!
captain.
Unless otherwise proved.
That's right. And he's the captain.
would he agree with that statement?
Probably
Heck
not.
no, he blamed it
Nope.
on. He said too many fat boys.
That's right. Too many honey bun eaters.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He said too many fat boys.
That's
He
right.
said
Way
he got
too
a
many honey
couple.
buns.
Okay.
3 Hondos up in the front. What are you gonna do? That's what he said.
And the boat flooded from the back.
Yeah.
So
And it sunk from the back.
yeah, you tell me whose fault it is.
That's funny.
Oh, I've been in so many that done that. Yes. Yeah.
I don't do cold water,
Oh, I don't
I
like it.
don't either.
or
But hey,
if I was Brittany, I'd have been like, "Take me home."
Well, what's really funny is so like, I don't know, probably 6-7 years ago, we were hunting late in the season, ice everywhere, and these mallards had kept this one spot open. And I said, if we can just get there, it's gonna be a.
gonna be a good one.
And she was with me.
Yeah.
She wanted to go. I said, well, come on. I said, but it's gonna be rough now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get there, but it's
And
worth
about halfway there, she ripped her waders on that ice.
Mm.
But she could, about halfway, you could see them. And she was like, but we got to go. She's like, I ain't missing that.
it. Yeah, I ain't going.
And I said, well, let's go, darling. I said, there's a dry spot there when we get there. A little high spot you can at least get out of the water on. And she was like, okay. And she shot her limit of mallard drakes, standing right there, freezing, teeth chattering. Like, I don't know how she hit anything. She, but
Has
Oh, yeah.
Christine ever gone duck hunting with you?
Huh?
Christine, duck hunting.
No,
Never been.
no,
would she?
and never. No. That's the last thing that woman would do. Say, hey, yeah, take me hunting.
I'm just curious.
Oh, I am.
That
thankful
would
She's
be
a
for me
farm
enjoys
girl,
it.
but hey, no, hunting, no.
Oh, it's gonna be fun whenever we go. And I got one in tow, and she got one.
Oh yeah.
All 4 of you.
All 4 of us. Party
Hello.
of 4. Let's go, boy.
Hello.
Let's go have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. I told her we're gonna save them waders and give it to one of the boys as their first pair. Everybody's first pair of waders leaks. I mean, that's kind
That's
of
not true.
that's kind of baptism by fire when you're a duck hunter.
You gave me my first
Hold
pair
on.
of waders.
Hey.
And
They didn't leak, but boy, were they uncomfortable.
yeah,
I
you
had a
couldn't
man. I had a man that we hunted with, and hey, I don't know why, or it was a ritual with him. If he didn't trip and roll over and get wet, he wasn't no hunt.
he had to. A little top heavy.
I'm
huh?
serious. He'd fall every time we went duck hunting. He's dry and waders. he'd fall, and I ain't talking about just trip, like hit a knee. Oh, no. He's fixed to trip and fall face forward, get wet, roll over 3 or 4 times, and then, hey, get up and say, okay, let's go get him, boys.
So he was a warrior.
Cricket Tanner, that was his name. And that was Moss Lake. That was in the days when Phil was about, in his late 20s.
Oh, wow. Well, that's why he failed, because he's trying to keep up with
Oh,
Phil.
no.
You couldn't keep up with him then.
No.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
It
that's
took
when he
Phil
was
till
playing
70
football.
It took Phil till he got 72 before I could keep up with him.
Oh, no. Yeah, just, it was funny. And I mean, it didn't make any difference what the weather was, whether it was ice or water. Nope, he's fixed to get wet. He's fixed to be cold, and he's going to hunt till we kill our limits.
Yeah, I was proud of her for sticking it out.
Oh, yeah.
She's tough now, but she don't get to go a lot, so when she does,
Yeah.
she wants to take full advantage of it. So, and she knows, like,
Well, you got to pay your dues.
yeah, she knows. She's
Part of
like,
it. That's just part of it. You got to pay your dues.
she knows it's hard for me to leave. Like, so I was like,
I'm not that tough.
Me and McMillan look at each other like, douche schmooze, we're out.
no, but you got to think, that's only her second time go duck hunting in 2 years. So,
Yeah, that's right. She's
with the boys, like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, be
everything
real
that went
busy.
around it. So,
Well,
she hadn't-
anybody that's went and had good hunts, okay, and especially if they haven't done it, it'll get in your blood.
Oh, yeah. And she knows, too, that I don't go on those kind of adventures unless I think it could be really
Oh, no.
good.
Yeah.
Now, it was not really good today.
Yeah.
But she knew that the potential for it
Yeah.
to be really good
it
was there.
could be. It could
Which is why I bought her a $170 license last night for essentially one day of hunting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It
she
happened.
wanted to go, and you know what? You can't hardly go out and eat and go to a movie and all
No.
that for $170.
No, that's
So
true.
instead, just go take her duck hunting. Way more fun.
Mhm.
Way more fun.
And you'll have memories of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I videoed it on her phone, her wringing out her socks when we got back. I mean, it was bad.
Well,
She was
oh.
wet.
That's
buddy.
part of it.
Oh.
That's part of it.
She was wet. And we got done. I'll tell you what she is, though. We got done. We walked out. She walked out first, said, just tote what you can tote. Don't overload yourself because you're going to be adding water the whole way. And then she got there, toted what she could tote, and then turned around, come back and got more stuff. I said, that woman, hot dog, buddy.
Hey,
And then she got home, put on her best pair of Crocs back at the camp.
good times.
She had them Crocs strapped in 4-wheel drive, buddy, and it was almost more than I could stand. Oh, I'm here to tell you. Look, I ain't even bluffing. Hold on. I took a picture of her in her Crocs. I said, I'll make that my screensaver. I said, Valentine's Day's coming up.
You gonna get her a new pair of Crocs?
No, this just gonna be my post to her on Valentine's Day. She said, you better not. Look here, she even posed for it. She had
Oh,
a
you
sock.
better not.
She said you better not post it, but we're about to show it. So
Oh, I guarantee you, she know better.
I'm waiting for it.
She know it's coming.
It's on the way.
I went ahead and sent it in a group text. That way Hunter ain't got to ask me for it later.
It's a daily struggle. in
Yeah,
here.
it is.
Oh, there it is.
Look at her. Look at her standing there. Put
That
that,
is the
one up.
most Britney pose.
Oh, buddy.
Look at them
I
Crocs.
tell you what.
I like them.
Well,
Those are not her britches. Those are Bradley's britches, which is funny that they wear the same size. She had to put on something dry. Those are Bradley's britches and socks.
in the crop.
Yeah, but those are her Crocs. Look at that woman. Gosh almighty, how'd I get so lucky?
I'm telling you.
Unbelievable.
That's right. You got a good one.
Woo! I'm here to tell you.
You
son.
got a good one.
She in a bind, buddy. No,
All right, we're gonna take a break before.
I like messing with her.
She ain't even styling for
She
it.
ain't gonna watch this, so I can,
Yeah.
I can talk all that trash. It's
He
good.
gonna get in trouble when he gets home.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after this.
Did you see what I sent you?
I have no idea what it is. Do I want to play it?
It's just cycling and ducks from when Martin gave him those ducks. That's pretty cool inside cleaning them.
You burn them in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I burn them I clean them in the living room.
Yeah. Feathers everywhere. I said,
I picked
Christine, you
up-
want me vacuum
hey,
or something? No,
on
the
my-
maid will get it.
On my rug in the living room, it's
Is there a
feathers
reason the
everywhere.
clock ain't rolling? Because we need to discuss this. Time out.
You're cleaning
Si-
ducks on your
Yeah.
stove?
Hey, Si is great at cleaning ducks. I'm telling you.
Hey.
Christine lets
Look at
you singe the feathers off of the...
Hey, my daughter used to hold.
Look at that feather.
no,
Look at that feather. Do you see a random feather?
Yeah. No, I'm telling Phillip. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Hey, look at this first. See all that fuzz on there that I couldn't get off?
Well, yeah, you got to burn it.
Yeah,
To get it off.
I'm sending all the fuzz off.
But that is like,
In your heart, what are you talking about?
all right, folks at home, if you've never cleaned a duck, which I'm sure a lot of you haven't,
In the home.
I'm certain you have burnt all the hair off your hand or arms at some point.
Oh yeah.
And you're very familiar with the smell of singed
The
hair.
smell, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is like singed hair on steroids.
Yeah, duck feathers. If you burn it, yeah. You got a little odor that's left. Okay.
Si, did you
And you
smell
did
it?
that in your house?
Hey, yeah. It's got one of the air things in it.
Now, look, Brittany-
Look
Stove.
at that feather.
Brittany's cool, but she'd run me smooth out the country, big dog, if I did that.
Hey, look, my children used to help me clean the game
In the home?
in the house. Yeah.
Did you not own a table to put outside?
I actually thought my daughter was going to be a doctor because while we're doing it, she's saying, "What is that?" And I said, "Well, that's his heart." She said, "What's that? That back here?" I said, "That's the kidneys." You know, and she said, "What's that in that?" I said, "That's the stomach." Cut it open and said, "Hey, look, see Americans they've been eating."
Uh-huh.
My man just singed 4 ducks.
Oh,
in
he
his
did.
house.
And look, there's feathers all over the carpet. So I looked at Christine and said, "You want me to?"
Yeah.
Look at
vacuum
Christine
out?
back there on the computer.
Yeah.
She
How
ain't
to
wor-
get burnt hair smell out of
hey,
the house.
She ain't worried about
What?
that.
What is she looking up? Yeah.
Hey, that woman, hey, look, I cooked, after I done that, I cooked up 3 big, she's been hiding down on me. She's got one of them deep casseroles. It's about 6 inches deep.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had that one full and another one that was 4 inches and then another small one that's about a foot square. But I had 3 things of dressing.
How was it?
Oh, excellent.
Them ducks was
I've
fat,
got
wasn't they?
no, yeah. I've got about this much left in that big, deep, casserole that I put it in.
And you ate all of it. Most
Oh no,
of it?
I've ate most of it, and I'm gonna eat the rest of it tonight for supper.
Do you have any sage in that dressing?
Oh, did I?
I
Dude,
love this man.
I actually done. She read it somewhere. She was looking it up. Recipe for dressing.
Oh, hold on.
Go-
Let me tell you your
Google
recipe, Si.
Yeah.
Where do you?
Si says that you got to have onion, bell pepper,
Yep.
sage, 2.5 tablespoons of sage,
Yep.
Okay.
cornbread, heavy brown,
Yep.
package of saltine
Wait,
crackers.
what does cornbread heavy brown mean?
It means heavy. The color it'll be dark brown.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, is that a brand?
Yeah.
Ritz
I
crackers.
had never heard of it. That's
Yeah.
why.
Ritz crackers,
Yep. Saltine.
Like a tiny plate.
several pieces of bread,
Yep.
celery,
That'd be about 10 or 12.
chopped celery.
Yep.
Okay, add eggs, 2 whip them up, mix them up good. Bay leaves, 3 or 4.
Yep.
Salt and pepper.
That's in the ducks.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's there's
Boiling
your,
in the ducks.
yeah, there's your.
Boil until tender.
Yep.
Uncle Si's
I'd eat it.
recipe.
Where's your salt and pepper?
Huh? Oh, it's in there.
You just
It's
That's a
in there with
that's
the
a
duck.
given.
just check that.
No, I showed him. He said,
Yeah.
"What's that on top?" I said, "Pepper." I said, "You cover. It's a 6-quart boiler. You cover the top whole all the way across, solid pepper. Then put some salt in it, to taste.
Yeah.
Cooking with Uncle Si.
Do you clean fish inside?
Of course.
You
Hey,
do you clean everything
hey,
inside?
hey, yeah. Whose house is it? Who pays for it?
Well,
would be yours.
technically, the good
That
folks
would
at
be
Clayton
yours
Homes
truly.
paid for it.
Mama takes care of it, but I pay for it.
I'd just be kicked
Yeah.
out if I come in there cleaning fish and
I ain't
ducks.
sleeping in the kitchen.
Oh, if I clean it up, if I leave a mess, I clean it up. But I mean, hey,
Next thing, he gonna have a deer hanging from the ceiling fan.
oh, I've done that before.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Hold on.
No, I got a story about that. They'll like this. Look,
Yeah, we will.
Germany. I'm in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I actually am a certified instructor to teach Americans how to hunt the German way.
Okay.
Okay, I went to school for that.
All right.
So look, I'm teaching all these people.
How do Germans hunt?
Oh, they got a lot of
Rituals.
They've got a lot more. What am I looking for? Traditions.
Okay.
Like if you shoot a deer, you've got to go pick a branch off of a oak tree, and give him last rites.
Look at John Davis.
You actually put a branch with acorns on it in his mouth. You're honoring the game you just took his life.
Okay.
So you're honoring the game you shoot. But anyway, I've got like 16 students,
Uh-huh.
and I'm taking each one of them hunting for them to shoot a deer.
Okay.
15 of them killed a deer because they would sit still when I told them, hey, you can't be moving. You got to sit here like a statue. If you talk, you whisper.
Are these whitetail?
Huh? No, they're
deers then.
roe deer.
Okay.
A big one is 20 pounds.
About the size of the rabbits over
Oh,
there.
no, look, a rabbit, the Haas, the German rabbit, which is the Haas, he weighs 16 pounds.
You're shooting 20-pound deer?
Yeah. Yeah, roe deer. R-O-E.
Fact check.
But anyway, all of them had killed one except this one kid. He's about 17. And I keep telling him, hey, you've got to be still. There's deer right behind us in the woods. We're sitting on a food plot. I said, if you'll be still 10 minutes, they'll come out and you could kill your buck. Because I'm looking back in the woods and I see a doe and a buck. Well, he won't be still, so he didn't kill one.
They looking at something, y'all.
I'm looking at
He's-
pictures of
he's
roe
fact
deer.
checking
Oh,
Right
that,
up
yeah.
there.
deer.
That's the roe deer.
That's him.
And hey, he'll be a 6 point. You can't tell it, but it goes up. See that point on the
Oh yeah, kind of like that one down there in the bottom left.
yeah.
Very pointy deers.
So did y'all have to get
Boy, but
special
he is-
permission to
he
hunt
is
these
little.
deer?
Oh yeah, I was in with a guy that owned a revere.
So then you hung one of these from your ceiling fan?
Yeah, look, I kill him.
Well,
okay?
at 20 pounds, this is getting much less impressive.
Well, no, yeah, but okay.
true.
Look, I kill him, and
It says 22 to 70 cents.
hey, I'm hungry for some venison steak. So I asked the revere owner, hey, I want to buy this one. Okay, I'm gonna take him home and eat it.
Yeah.
So he's just fine. So I shot him that night, late, okay. So I didn't have nowhere. So I go to the basement down there where everybody goes to do laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where all the washing machines are.
In
Well,
the
hey.
cleaning room?
Huh?
Well, yeah,
It
if
was
that's
on
where
the way-
you clean
it was-
stuff.
it
This
was
is a
on the way-
community laundry.
Yeah. Well, if that's where you clean stuff.
Well, no, but I just hung him up on a pipe, had him gutted, and had it a tub underneath him. Look,
From a ceiling fan?
no,
Oh, from a pipe.
I had one home. I go to work in the morning.
Si was Dexter before it was cool, man.
No. Look, hey, I go to work. The deer's still hanging down there because I ain't got him cleaned yet. Finished cleaning and cut it up.
What is the temperature?
Oh, it's cold. It's in the wintertime.
Yeah, and in a basement, you
In
know
the
it's gonna
basement.
be cold down
Okay.
there.
I don't get to
Well,
hang out in
look,
a lot of basements.
I
up in
come
West
home
Monroe.
for dinner.
Cold air sinks.
I come home
Yeah.
for dinner, and there's all kind of Polizei cars parked everywhere around the building.
Polizia.
Oh.
Yeah, Polizei.
Polizei.
And military, okay, and the military jeeps. With,
And the Gestapo show up.
and when I get out,
SS.
I said, what happened? They said, it's been a mass murder.
No, they did.
And I said, what? He said, oh, yeah, there's blood everywhere and dead bodies and everything.
I think we're at 95% now.
Well, no. Hey, this is what the guy's telling me when I got out of the car. And I said, what are y'all talking about? Well, about this time, a doctor, German doctor, they're asking him, he said, what was he shot with? And the German doctor says,
There it is.
the German doctor said, looked like a 30-06 to me. Which is what I shoot. Me and he knows me. I fighted with him. So when I come walking in, I said, hey, what's going on? He said, oh, these people have overreacted. He said, because a Jaeger, which is a hunter, that's the German word for hunter. He said, because a Jaeger shot a deer and hung him in the basement. And I said, oh, that's me.
I'm your Jaeger.
Yeah, hey, that'd be
He's
me.
the Jaeger master.
That'd be me.
You're the Jaegermeister, huh?
Yeah, and I said, hey, you bunch of idiots. Some woman went down there and just went insane. She went crazy
Because there was blood in the laundry room.
because there was blood in the laundry room.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah. No.
That's kind of
like
gross.
when I
No.
saw the deer, I'd be like, who's the jerk and the nasty person?
No, hey, I killed him. I paid for him. I fixed to cook him.
But it's a communal laundry room.
Well, hey, I can't help that. I'm
If you went over to-
part of the community here, bud.
If you kill a deer tonight and go over to
Hey,
North 7th
well,
and
no,
just
that
hang it
tells
up
you-
in the laundry
That right
mat.
there tells you why I was in trouble a lot in the military.
Yeah.
Now, you welcome at my house anytime. Just please don't clean a deer in my laundry room. Like, we got a tree out back.
Well, hey, look, I'm just
You
saying.
string him up from the tree and skin him right there. It ain't that big of a
hey,
deal.
no,
No,
just
I
hang him
love
on the
it.
porch, turn the porch light
My
on.
man.
How many cop
I got it.
cars? Okay, aside from the 95%, how many cop cars were there?
How many cop cars?
At least
One.
Oh, I'm telling you, the whole building, and this was like I think three different stairwells.
Oh, so they had every entrance.
So it
sealed
was
off.
about what 12, I think, families lived in it. Yeah, but I mean, they got
I love this
went
guy.
berserk because the deer's hanging drainage.
I ain't ever cleaned nothing that's not in central heat and air, and I love it.
Well, no,
That
'cause,
makes
hey,
me
look,
happy.
I ain't gonna be sitting out in the cold freezing my butt off. I done that to kill it.
But you didn't like clean up the blood off the floor?
No,
Eventually,
it wasn't
he
on
did.
the floor. It wasn't on the floor. I had it.
No, he had a gut bucket down
Yeah,
there.
I had a
he ain't
bucket on
he
there.
ain't hauled off the gut bucket yet.
Yeah, I ain't got rid of this. I ain't cleaned him. Finished cleaning him.
Yeah, because he still had fat and everything else he wanted to
Oh
get off
no,
of.
yeah.
Nothing like downing
And look,
fresh
and
linen
being a
and
good
gut
guy I
bucket.
was, hey, being a good guy I was, I invited him. I said, hey, look, I'm fixing to cook venison tonight for supper.
Y'all are all welcome.
Hey, crazy woman, you're invited to have some venison with me.
I like how she's somehow
Well,
the bad
she
guy in this.
refused because she thought I was an animal. Matter of fact, she even called me that.
We have a specific email for you, Phil. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready? It's not an email. It was I think it was a Facebook DM, and it's a compliment to you because at the end of it, Michelle said you're a super funny guy.
But
Let me read. Let me read the what is
Subject
this?
line.
The line
okay.
backwards. Hilarious, gout, Phillips. Okay.
When Phil talked about the gout, that was the funniest thing she's heard in a long time. But we need an update. How's your feet?
So it's good.
And it's
I've been taking my medication, losing a little bit of weight, trying to exercise, and it's under control now.
You
And
on
I
that?
got
It is.
that from Justin.
You on that allopurinol bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
And hey, it ain't funny.
No.
What? Gout?
The guy that got it, it ain't funny.
Yeah.
No, you.
That's serious pain involved in this.
It,
Pretty funny every time I've
it
ever
is
been a part of it.
surprising.
It's funny if you're watching somebody else.
It's
but if you have
surprising
it-
how bad your big toe can hurt.
No. Because
Yeah.
I remember growing up, you know, somebody would come by and be crying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everybody said, "Well, hey, what happened? What happened?" Tell me, oh, no, it's okay, but he's got gout.
Yeah. It's.
And I'm
it's-
saying, what?
I know
want
it
that.
sounds
And it's-
crazy because
hey,
you're like your
hey,
toe.
Hey, I knew
Yeah.
that Martin had it because he said my big toe was in such pain I couldn't even put the sheet on it, and I was like,
Oh no,
He
you
knows.
didn't. No,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't have-
literally,
You can have no pressure, but what's weird is like for me during the day, when you put socks and shoes on, it was like, okay, I can bear this. It's like it had to have the pressure, but if it was just something like laying flat with weight on it, I mean, I was like, I did. I called my buddy's doctor. I was like, can we cut it off? Like,
Yeah.
and he's like,
it's that bad.
no, bro, to just go to a different joint. I said, okay, let's save my toe, but what do we do? And he's like, well, you just got to figure out what's wrong with you.
You were legitimately about to cut off your toe.
No.
I
it-
thought
it
that
just
would be the
hurts so
easiest
bad.
oh
route.
no, I'm serious. What he said is
But-
true.
Well, the problem is, here's the problem. Like, so during the day, it doesn't really hurt that bad.
Right.
Like, you can manage it during the day.
hmm
At like midnight, 1:00 a.m., it would wake you up with like, I don't know how to describe the throbbingness of
Oh,
the
I-
pain,
That's
but,
it.
but it hits during the middle of the night.
Have
so
you
then
had
you're-
it?
No,
Then you're,
describe
Hey,
it.
then
But
you're
I-
miserable because it hurts and you don't get any sleep.
Look, we know both of y'all have
That's
had
it.
it, but
That's
Si
it.
didn't.
Hey, I'm
Look,
gonna-
we get it. Y'all have had it, but
Hey,
Si needs to explain
no.
it real
I'm gonna
fast.
tell you the pain. Okay. Anybody that's been laying, been laying in bed,
Tell us.
and look, you get a cramp in your thigh muscle.
No, this ain't got nothing on
Oh
Charlie
no.
horse. This
I'm
ain't got
telling-
nothing on
Oh
Charlie
no.
horse.
He knows.
No. That or either a tooth that is infected and starts hurting.
Well, see, I've heard that about teeth too, but I've never had any kind of tooth.
Okay,
infection.
but hey, look,
you had-
when I say a cramp, I'm talking about, hey.
You talking about Charlie horse, full
Oh,
blown
yeah.
lockup.
Oh, no, this makes you jump out of bed and just go, ah.
Which I don't know who Charlie or his horse
No.
is, but
Yeah.
They
that sucker
suck.
must have been mean.
Oh, no, he was.
Have you had an infected tooth?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Four-
just
four
I've
making
of
never
them.
had that.
Yeah.
I've never. I
I'm
can't.
just making sure you knew
I-
one of the things.
Well,
But I
I
you're
think
talking
part of
about.
the misery is the fact that you don't get any sleep, like because you cannot
You
sleep.
can't sleep
How do you know?
because you're in pain. Sleep? What are you talking about? I want some relief.
Si has nightmares about the gout because he
Oh,
can't,
no,
he
no,
can't
no,
imagine
no.
a world where he can't
Well,
sleep.
I'll tell you
He
how
saw
bad.
me. He was around me a few days,
No.
and he was like, "Man,
I ain't
I feel
doing
bad
that.
for you."
It's while it's rocking. It's generally like a 3-day process, even with medicine, to like get the flare up down.
Ooh.
And like day 2 is generally you're just like because you got no sleep, you got nothing. But it's weird because during the
And
day
there's
you can
nothing
manage
you
it.
can
That's what's
do.
weird.
Yeah,
Like
that's strange.
during the day, you're like, yeah, it hurts and I limp a little, but like I'm fine. But man, it will wake you up because then you go to sleep and you're like, okay, maybe I'm over. No, like 1, 2 a.m. You're like, oh God, cut
here's
it
the
off.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay, think
you're
about
right.
this. You have a root canal in a tooth. Okay, he didn't get it all. He didn't pull all the nerve out.
And he put it in your
Some of it,
toe?
no, some of it is left, and you go home. Okay, well, guess what? The shot wears off. Now you're sitting there with a nerve that is livid
Oh, exposed.
Yeah,
too.
exposed.
and
nerve.
exposed to the air, and it's just you're about to go insane.
Yeah, Johnny did black out now.
just
Be careful.
from pain.
Yeah.
I got pain tolerance.
Okay.
Kind of.
No, I'm talking about blood and guts.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he'd have been the guy in the laundromat reporting you.
Well,
I would have been
here's
reporting
the,
you.
guy-
I'd have
here's
fought
the
you,
reason
though.
I know about all this. I had my whole family was in the nursing field.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so all these horror stories they used to tell them. And Gal
Now look,
had a
I'll say
bunch
this right:
of 'em.
women are way tougher than us. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Hands down, it probably wouldn't bother a woman that bad. But
Michelle meant that the gout was funny. I think she just meant the
Oh.
talent of it.
Beth is trying to stick up for Michelle. Michelle thinks you having gout's hilarious.
Oh,
Michelle,
yeah.
I support it. It is funny.
Thanks, Michelle.
No,
That
Beth's
was funny.
saying she thought it was just funny how we talked about it.
it's funny that it was called rich man's disease, and the 2 poorest ones in here, are the ones that end up with it. That's what's funny.
That's true.
know
We're
what-
broke on this side. Not so much on that side.
Look, he knows it's true.
But let me tell you how bad it is going to hurt you.
Yeah, called rich man's disease, and the 2 poorest folks in here, are the one that get it.
I ain't had it. I
That's
don't know.
what's wild.
I don't know.
I love that because my whole life I've always told people they start talking about their injuries, especially when they get old. And I'm talking about I've had all that.
Yeah.
And they said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Hey, look, I had every bit of that." I hear people talking about. I had to take my son to a doctor the other day, and they diagnosed him with all these childhood problems.
I don't know about that.
PSD, whatever, And I said, well, I had all that. And my own family said, hey, I've had dementia my whole life.
You?
Yeah, that's what they say. Well, guess what? I had about 3 of my siblings that actually, when they left here, they had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I've had it all my life, I'm like Willie Nelson. It must be something good in it.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, you wild.
Hey, wild and crazy. You got another one?
I got one more. Tony from Iowa has one of the more interesting questions we've ever been asked, and Si's laundry room gut bucket made me want to ask this. If there was an official Duck Commander scent candle for each of you, what would it smell like? Like lavender and fried chicken? Si's is clearly fresh linens and gut buckets.
Yeah.
Get it on the website. $19.99.
Yeah.
You'll make a fortune.
Fresh linen and gut bucket.
Is that what your candle would be?
can't-
Well, hey, it would be a foul smell.
Goblin
And
would
look.
be donuts and fish scales or something, or minter bucket.
Minter bucket.
Hey,
Minner.
hey, Phil would be a foul smell.
Hey, Phil wouldn't have nothing sweet about him.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Old feet.
Yeah.
Burnt duck skin.
60-day-old socks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Singed
Wet
duck
sock.
skin.
This is Duck Commander. Anything doing with hunting is going to stink.
Dead crickets. That's another smell I'm very fond of and used to.
Yeah, I'd say something probably like Cheez-Its and swamp water.
Jesus.
He brought in a good part, boys. I'll give you that. Hey,
I don't know.
hey, the swamp water
I
is
end
gonna
up-
stink.
I end up
Jesus is gonna smell great.
I end up wet just about every other day doing something duck hunting related. Not falling or nothing,
yeah.
but you got to work on something, move
Hey,
boards, do
wet,
this,
yeah,
do that. You
wet.
just end up wet.
Yeah.
Like
Which produces a foul odor, boys. and
especially when you forget about your clothes out there in your truck. And they sitting there and bake for a couple of days, drying out on their own. You walk in, you're like,
girls. Then you open the door to
buddy.
get in your pickup, and you're talking about
you're looking for the
smell?
wet. Well, it's a distinct smell because maybe I should change it from swamp water to mildew because that's pretty much what the smell is. Like,
I just realized his other smell.
Oh, what is it?
Junior high boy locker room.
hey, oh yeah, Axe.
Bod fantasy spray
Yeah.
just
Bod,
going
boy.
wild.
Hey, the bod
Mixed with
smells-
old
Hey,
man
the bod smells.
who's never
good.
had the gout.
Yeah,
Hey,
he'd be the bod and mothballs all
Look.
turned into one.
hey, look. Hey, you can't go there because I've had too many women tell me that I smell so good.
I understand.
That's the bod and a combination of bourbon deodorant.
Good thing is nobody'd ever lie to you.
I know. No,
So,
they
so
wouldn't.
that was one of the worst smells I ever smelled.
Oh wow.
When you were
What?
cooking
There we
those
go.
ducks,
Oh,
the duck
Oh.
feathers, not the dressing.
Duck feathers.
No.
But the absolute worst smell was Jace's truck when I bought it and opened it up, and it smelled like feathers and
Mildew.
blood
Okay.
and bullets.
And for this,
it was
and for
awful.
one reason.
that
Now,
smells.
that's a little smell I like
Hey,
to call
that's
dip.
why-
Dip.
I was about to
Yeah. Yes.
That's why, look, that's 60 days. Jace left all his hunting, his waders, all that in
Yeah.
the truck.
Oh yeah, he did. I can tell.
Willie's candle would be wet logs and dip spit. That would be his
A
scent.
dipstick,
Dip spit.
dip spit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grizzly, fine cut, natural, baby.
Wet logs and used grizzly. Slightly used, mind you. He only kept a dip in for like 30 seconds.
That's giving me the signal.
Hey, I like Martin's tell me Jesus is swamp water. That's the
All
best.
right,
That's
Second
good.
Corinthians
That's the best.
2:15. For we are to God the pleasing aroma of Christ among those who are being saved and those who are perishing. To the one we are an aroma that brings death, to the other an aroma that brings life. All who is equal to such a task. Unlike so many, we do not peddle the word of God for profit. On the contrary, in Christ we speak before God with sincerity as those sent from God. I don't really know what that means, but it had a lot of stuff about smells in it.
Yeah. And I'm not
Hey.
sure what all Hunter's going to leave in here today, y'all, but we enjoyed it. Thank y'all and come again. We'll see y'all next time
See you
right here on the
next
Duck
time.
Call Room. We're out.